Professor, can you...
Так. Who?
I.
Cervical plexus.
Cervical plexus.
Where it is?
This is cervical plexus.
No, yes.
Yes.
So,
Cervical
nervus phrenicus. Phrenic nerve.
phrenic. This one.
Oh, here, да, it is, yes,
This
it is
is
the
from
phrenic nerve. Then, auricularis magnus.
Auricularis magnus.
Yeah,
This
put
one.
it into its place. Так.
And auricularis magnus.
Not sure if it is. Yes, it is
Yes,
this. No, it is the vein. This one.
This one, yes, this one.
Here it is visible too. But this one.
Asli
Auricularis
magnus.
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 Так, then occipitalis minor.
This one. This one.
Yes, it is this. А тут не знаю. Here it is absent. Transversus colli.
Transverse scoli like this.
Should be
It is
here, but
absent.
here it is this here. This one. Yes. Okay.
Transverse scoli. This one.
Transversus colli. Yes, I think that it is this. And supraclavicular nerves.
Supraclavicular nerve. It should be this one. This one.
Yes,
This
that
one.
one, that one. It goes to the clavicle.
Look, this one.
This one. It is.
They should be. Yes, it is the vein. This is supraclavicular nerve. It is the
And
vein.
what is this, Professor?
It goes to the
It
clavicle.
is
It
supraclavicular.
goes to which muscle?
Deltoid.
Trapezius.
Trapezius. It is the branch of which nerve? Which nerve in the base trapezius? Accessory. It is the trapezial branch of accessory nerve.
پس
It is
بچه
absent in practice skills.
تو فیلم این میره واسه
It
ماهیچه
goes, yes, it enters the muscle.
این میره برای ماهیچه اینا میشه process this one's for subclavicular.
Supraclavicular, they should be cut, да, они вот так вот болтаются. Так, these are branches of cervical plexus, yes? But it gives the muscular branches which are short and visible and
The deeper.
deep muscles, they're in a way deep muscles of the neck. So it is the cervical plexus. 12 cranial nerve.
Hypoglossal.
Hypoglossal.
No.
This one.
Почему не взяла? It should lie externally
Open,
to
open.
the artery.
Yeah, that one.
It is this, and you may
one?
find it here.
This.
This one
This
here.
one. It lies externally on the external carotid artery.
جایی که رگ دو تیکه
Nice.
میشه.
It passes near its
Hypoglossal.
lateral surface. I don't know what the visible surface of external carotid artery. That is why sometimes it is easy to find the artery and then hypoglossal nerve. Or ansa cervicalis. Ansa cervicalis, the branch of cervical plexus, which innervates the muscles.
I think it should be
It is
here.
the artery. This one is the artery now. How? Which help you? You'll
This is
at
current,
first you
yes?
may find hypoglossal nerve goes back along it, goes back, and you'll see the root, radix superior. Yes.
Yes.
Which joins with inferior, and thus they form ansa cervicalis. This one ansa cervicalis. It's in a way infrahyoid muscles. This is the artery.
No, Professor, I asked about this here.
And
This
which-
is recurrence?
No, it is the vagus nerve.
Yes.
The branches of the
Recurrence.
vagus.
My question was about ansa
Yes.
cervicalis branch of cervical plexus. Так, 12, 11th.
Accessory. This one.
Accessory
This one.
here.
Yes, here. You should show it here. 10th.
Tens vagus. بیا vagus رو نشون بده.
Vagus, yes, it is this one. It is the cervical portion, and there should be thoracic.
Thoracic.
Laryngeus recurrens.
Recurrence اینجاه.
You may
Recurrence
go down, yes, and
here.
see, yes, this one, the branch which surrounds subclavian artery is absent. The portion of artery is absent here. Left, it surrounds arch of aorta. Left recurrence laryngeal nerve, superior laryngeal nerve. Narrows laryngeus superior.
Superior. It should be like.
It should be near larynx. Where is larynx? Larynx. Where is
Larynx.
larynx? It is
Here.
this one, larynx.
Yes.
And you should find the nerve just above it. No, it is the
Yes, I know this is the vagus, but
Почему у меня нет очки, что ли, взяла? Не взяла. It, maybe this, maybe, but I'm not sure. Так, это
But просто I
larynx,
think this
это
is from
larynx.
Gleason.
Не. This one is under cervicalis, and nerve should be anywhere here. Так.
this
Нет,
one
нет.
просто.
It should be anywhere here.
خدا شاید
No,
پیداش نمی‌کردیم.
it goes to the muscles branch
It's
of
not prepared.
it should it enters the larynx above thyroid cartilage. Above thyroid cartilage. Thyroid cartilage is this,
بالاتر
Yes.
از غضروف
and the nerve should be here. Anyway, here. Maybe this. Maybe not. Что-то у меня без очков не вижу. Maybe it was taken. Ну, может быть, оторван был, breaken. как-то. It was here previous week. Так, it is about 10th. 10th, then 9th. I told you that it is absent in the
Yes,
skills.
yes,
It
yes.
lies there. You may touch где? Styloid processus. Yes, it is processus styloidus. If you touch it, and it lies some deeper.
Deeper.
10th, 9th, 8th.
Vestibulocochlear.
Vestibulocochlear.
That exit from the brain. Then 7th.
Facial. In parotid gland.
And we have 5
And which branch?
Temporal.
5.
Temporal, ramus temporalis,
Zygomatic.
ramus zygomaticus. Oh, I think that it may be buccalis. Zygomatic should go to
The
zygoma.
zygomatic.
Maybe this. Buccal.
Buccal.
Yes, it passes along. It is the buccal too. They pass along the duct, parotid, ductus parotidus.
Professor, this one is buccal
Yes, they may be.
and
Maybe
mandibular.
Mandible
It
and
is
transversus colli.
marginalis mandibulae
Mandibularis
and
and,
ramus
And
culi.
with colli.
Ramus culi should go to the platysma.
Platysma.
No, it should be here, anyway, here. Так, seventh cranial nerve.
Abducens. Not prepared.
Abducens.
Is it prepared?
here and
Abducens?
muscle and
Нет,
nerves.
ну, в принципе, да. Yes, правильно. Да, вот abducens. But I think that it is absent in practice skills. Abducens, because it is short, 7, 6, then
Trigeminal.
Trigeminal ganglion.
so
Yeah.
Trigeminal ganglion.
Trigeminal ganglion.
Ganglionopedal.
Yes, ophthalmic nerve.
Ophthalmic.
Nervus ophthalmicus.
Supraorbital.
Nervus ophthalmicus.
No, I
Which
can't
the-
see.
the-
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, this one. Well, no.
Сейчас сделаю.
Ophthalmic.
Yes, ophthalmic.
Maxillary. And mandible.
Mandibular goes.
Mandible. And you can see the mandible going down here.
Ophthalmic is-
So supraorbital.
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 No, it should be anyway here.
Yeah.
Between
This one.
medial 1/3 and
This one.
ventral 2/3 of supraorbital edge. Infraorbital.
Infraorbital, yeah.
Yes.
For the branch of the maxillary.
Да, and here you'll see subcutaneous branches for inferior lip, nose, and upper lip.
And professor, where is a nasolacrimal?
and
Nasolacrimal, it should pass along the medial wall of orbit.
And
It should be there, and if you see the wide, thin nerve, which passes along the medial wall along it, it will be nasolacrimal. If it exists there, we are well expected. Я забыла. Вот. Мне кажется, это is absent in practice skills. You should know about the branch because text of innovation of nerves, skin, mucus of nasal cavity. Так, supra-infraorbital, then buccal nerve. Nervus buccalis.
Buccal is yeah. No.
Where is cheek? Here. Where is cheek here?
Cheek, I think.
Yes, this one. And where is the nerve which enters it?
This one.
It should
This
be
one.
thin. I think that. Мне кажется, это вот этот. Вот.
Oh, that one.
It is the buccal nerve.
Buccal.
It is the buccal. Then
Then
Lingual.
lingual.
Where is lingual?
Lingual is this one. Lingual.
The
Can you
inferior
show
lung.
buccal?
Buccal, this one.
First you should find
This
cheek.
one.
میدونی چی کار کرد؟
What is lingual?
Professor, excuse me. This one is buccal, right?
No,
This one.
No, you said the
I think it's narrow.
This-
It is вот, мне кажется, вот оно, вот buccal nerve.
And this one is what?
It's maybe vein, maybe nerve too, I don't know. But the nerve looks like buccal with this one because it is longer than other branches of maxillary mandibular nerve, longer.
Longer.
Because it passes along the upper wall of infraorbital and down along the cheek. Так,
then infraalveolar.
inferior
Inferior alveolar. The mandible.
mental. Where is
Then
mental?
mental is this one.
Нет, mental.
Oh, this
Yeah.
mental.
Professor, superior alveolar inferior, which nerves is inverse superior? Inverse superior alveolar.
It is also inferior alveolar for the maxillary, right?
Maxillary.
But the branch of maxillary nerve infraorbital. Infraorbital nerve. It looks like continuation of maxillary nerve. It is described in foreign textbooks as continuation of maxillary nerve, and it's the largest branch of it, and it gives of back alveolar nerves to the back maxillary teeth, then anterior to the front, sometimes middle to the premolar set canal. And thus the vessels with the nerves vessels.
نه گفت ماکسیلری.
Utterance.
ادامه اینفرا اوربیتاله.
Because with the infraorbital nerve, the same uterine vein line.
ادامه
And they
اینفرا
give the
اوربیتال.
same, give off the same branch. No, arterial gives off the same branches. That is why inferior, but you'll have the lecture next to use the 12 o'clock. It will be devoted to the innervation of tongues, mucosa, gingiva, teeth, of upper lower places of injections of drugs, if it is necessary to do an anesthesia.
Yes.
No, because for the openings through which vessels, nerves pass that. Yes. Superior teeth are innervated by maxillary nerve. And inferior by mandibular, but the nerves and vessels which innervate blood supplies, teeth, alveoles, gingiva are called as alveolaris. But you should understand that if the vessel blood supply cheek, mucosa of cheek, it should blood supply gingiva, which lies closer to the cheek. If it lies closer to the tongue, the the gingiva, which lay at the internal surface of mandible and maxilla, alveolar arches of mandibular and maxilla, they will be innervated and blood supplied with the vessels of tongue, and not only with the alveolar nerves and vessels, but with the vessels and nerves of tongue and palatine.
من فقط مال فشار خوبه.
So professor, we passed the exam about nerves.
I think that will pass. Because you won't start the nerves of all nerves. And I want to show you sympathetic trunk. Because all organs, то есть mucous glands of oral cavity, mucosa of pharynx, nasal cavity, that is of organs of neck and head, they receive parasympathetic and sympathetic innervation. Parasympathetic innervation is provided by cranial nerves by
3, 7, 9.
no, third, oculomotor, but it innervates internal muscles of eye, musculus sphincter pupillae and musculus ciliaris, which take part in accommodation.
And vagus is the main parasympathetic.
Vagus for organs of neck.
Vagus on neck.
Head, organs of head, they receive parasympathetic fibers from third, internal muscles of eye, except the dilator of pupil. Then seventh cranial nerve, facial nerve, it innervates glands, lacrimal, mucosa of nasal cavity, nasal mucosa, of oral cavity, and glands submandibular, sublingual. Seventh cranial nerve. Ninth cranial nerve innervates parotid gland, provide parotid gland with parasympathetic innervation. Parasympathetic fibers, they dilate arteries, vessels of glands, and because for it, the production of saliva increases. Yes. Sympathetic nerves, they narrow vessels, and thus the secretion
Will decrease.
decreases. Yes. Sympathetic and 10th cranial nerve. So head and neck hand receive parasympathetic fibers from third for eye
Oculum.
only, facial for most glands, and ninth for parotids.
A 10th,
Organs of neck, chest, abdominal cavity, except lower part of large intestine, and organs of true pelvis are innervated by vagus nerve. Yes, it is the important
Yeah, the main
nerve, which
parasympathetic
shouldn't be
nerve.
thrown during injections. Yes, because it provides sensory and parasympathetic innervation for all organs for mucus of all organs of neck, organs of chest with heart, organs of abdominal cavity. Yes, sympathetic innervation. Sympathetic innervation, it has centers, but we have the lecture centers and the lateral cord. And the peripheral part of sympathetic innervation, parasympathetic peripheral structures, is sympathetic trunk. Sympathetic trunk, I think, what it is, this one is sympathetic trunk. Sympathetic trunk, it passes along vertebral column till coccyges. It is its cervical portion, then it has thoracic, lumbar, sacral. Organs of head and neck receive sympathetic postganglionic fibers from cervical part of sympathetic trunk. And here you'll see it's ganglion. It has usually has three ganglions, and the superior cervical ganglion, the largest, yes, you'll see it, 2.5 centimeters in length. It innervates all organs of head. So it provides sympathetic innervation for all organs of head. Then there should be a middle ganglion, maybe this, and between the cervical and thoracic part, there should be a ganglion stellate. Ganglion stellate, like stars, star. It is the third cervical ganglion. Cervical trunk.
For sympathetic trunk.
Yes. Так, еще what else? No, you should understand that you may revise muscles. Some of them are visible in the preparate, and some of them, not all of them, maybe. Все, пока. You should prepare questions for Kadeva, yes? Давайте мы закроем.
Professor, can you say the vessels for us?
Once more, vessels.
Vessels.
Позовемся. Так, все, что увижу. Так, which is it?
heart,
The heart.
مال أنا.
Yeah, the heart.
and the liver.
Which is it?
This is the heart.
No, vena.
Right auricle. There's an auricle, right atrium.
Uh-huh.
If we pass along it upper, we will see the vein. Which
The
vein?
vena cava.
Vena
Renal
cava.
Cava vein.
Cava vein.
Which is formed by fusion of two veins. I show you просто all vessels, which are in practice skills. These veins are called brachiocephalic because they drain upper limb with arm and head and neck cephalon. Brachiocephalic vein. Right? This one is the left. Each brachiocephalic vein is formed by fusion of two veins, subclavian from upper limb and internal jugular vein. Internal jugular vein drains most structures, most, not all, but most structures of head and neck. These are veins. Then artery, this one, which is the vessel.
Aorta.
Aorta,
Aorta.
ascending arch. Arch of aorta gives of three branches. Brachiocephalic trunk. Then the next, left carotis, common carotis artery, and the third
Subclavian.
left subclavian. Brachiocephalic trunk on the level of sternoclavicular joint divides into common carotis artery and subclavian. Here you'll see the continuation. I think that the artery was taken off here because I don't know if it was destroyed. It should be here. Yes. Common carotis artery, blood supplies only neck and head. Subclavian artery, it conveys blood to the limbs, but while it passing through the neck, while it lies on the basis of the neck, blood supplies structures of neck and head, those which don't receive blood from carotis vessels. So common carotis, it lies with internal jugular vein and with vagus nerve. Thus they form vascular and nerve bundle. Правильно, это вагус? Нет? Где
No, no,
вагус?
no.
Вот это вагус, да? Нет, это не вагус. Господи, где вагус-то? Вот. Это симпатетик франк, вот это вагус?
Вагус, yes.
Вагус. Я думала, вот вагус.
I can.
Молодец, Кэн.
نگین به باگوس من عکس
Да, вагус. Я же говорю, что вот он spectacles.
باگوس یا
Так, yes, this is the vascular nerve bundle of the neck, the main.
Valgus, common carotid
Common
artery, and jugular.
internal jugular vein. Yes. Так, common carotid artery divides, bifurcates into external, internal at the near the upper edge of thyroid cartilage, upper edge. Here you'll see the vessel which gives off branches. It is external carotid artery. Near the bifurcation, it lies to the front and medially to the internal carotid artery. Yes, and it gives off branches. Internal carotid artery, it doesn't give off any branches on the neck. Doesn't give, never.
Internal.
It goes
External
to the
carotid.
carotid channel, and it gives off branches, starts to give off branches in carotid channel of the temporal bone, and then inside the skull. So I prepared this cadavers many years ago, and there was the bifurcation of internal carotid artery here. There is low one. But internal carotid artery, it was long, but it didn't give off branches. Nevertheless, this. Because for the development of it. Then external carotid artery, it passes along the medial surface of the branch of mandible, and near the neck of mandible, internally to it, it divides into two terminal branches, one of which superficial temporal. You may see it below the skin. Sometimes it is visible. Sometimes it is visible. Да, у меня visible.
Yes, yes.
This one. That's what we
Yes, we can see it.
Это плохо because it becomes visible if its walls becomes hard. Atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis, it becomes visible. Видно так тут они.
I think because you're... No, I think because you're...
Ну, что делать? Superficial temporal artery. Blood supply, skin here, да?
Of the...
It blood supplies parotid glands, temporal mandibular joint, понятно, да? External ear, something. Так,
This one,
it's superficial temporal. This one is arteria maxillaris. Yes?
Yes.
Arteria maxillaris, it goes deeper to the pterygomandibular fossa. And because for its pathway, it divides into three parts. I think that you'll see it. I sent you the presentation too, not only the presentation of Lyudmila Anatolievna, and the parts are visible there. The first part of arteria maxillaris is mandibular. It passes along the mandible, and it gives off branches to the external ear, but the main branch of it it gives of three branches, but two of them are the main and the largest. One, inferior alveolar artery, arteria alveolaris inferior. If you'll find the nerve, you'll find the artery, and vice versa. Yes, the artery with the nerve goes to the channel, blood supplies everything inside the mandible, and its branch is the arteria mentalis. Is the nerve. Yes, then the next branch, which is visible here of the first, and it is in the practice skills, is arteria meningeal media.
Medial
It is the vessel which blood supplies
Meninge.
most regions of the dura mater
Dura
and
mater.
encephaly, except back fossa. Takes part in blood supplying of the dura mater of front fossa, middle of the добур, да, of the skull, but it doesn't blood supply. Очень не важно.
Must of the dura mater.
Так. And then you'll see it passes to the pterygopalatine fossa. The second part, blood supplies muscles of mastication. Yes, all muscles of mastication, temporal, masseter, pterygoid muscle, and may give vessels to the back maxillary teeth. They are called as posterior arteria alveolaris posterior. Then the artery goes to the pterygopalatine fossa, and it is invisible here. And if you know the one of the branches of the third part is arteria alveolaris inferior. It passes with the nerve, and it gives the branches with the branches of arteria alveolaris inferior to the upper front teeth. And then it gives the branches to the nasal cavity, to the palatine, arteria palatina descendens. It blood supplies mucosa of palatine, and thus mucosa periodontum of superior teeth. Yes, you should understand that teeth, they receive mucosa, they receive their blood supplied not only by alveolar arteries, but by the blood supplied by the arteries of the structures which lies closer to the gingiva cheek, to the tongue, palatine. Так, все.
Yes.
And what about subclavian? No, subclavian artery. It is this one. Yes. Subclavian artery. Internal carotid artery. It gives off to the skull. It blood supplies middle ear. Then it blood supplies organ of vision. And it is the first largest branch, ophthalmic artery. And it ramifies this inside orbit with the ophthalmic nerve. The last branches of internal carotid blood supplied brain, and they are called as carotid cerebral, because the blood supply hemispherics, cerebral artery. No, they are invisible here. Так. So, internal carotid artery blood supplies which parts of the brain? Вот это вот так вот я показываю, так, видно? Everything which lies in front of the forceps, all the structures are blood supplied by internal carotid artery. Yes, hemispheres except occipital lobe, diencephalon, понятно, да? The back part of the brain, occipital lobe, cerebellum, brain stem, they receive blood from the system of subclavian artery. I told you that subclavian artery branches to the structures which are not supplied by internal carotids or external. And the organ of the neck which has the best blood supply is thyroid gland. Thyroid gland. It receives superior thyroid arteries, large arteries. Господи, я же не показала. Arteria carotis interna. The first branch, arteria thyroides superior. Yes, you see the artery is large. Then the next branch is arteria lingualis. Где она? I think that it is this one. Yes, arteria lingualis. And the third is arteria facialis. You may show it here if it is exist. Вот она, arteria facialis. You may palpate it 2 centimeters to the front from angle of mandibular. You may palpate it here. It may be pressed here if it is necessary to stop blood bleeding. No, bleeding if it is strong. Anyway, it lies 2 centimeters to the front, 2 centimeters and a half. You may palpate the position here. Ну, в общем, короче, try to do it. У меня вот... Это facial artery. Facial artery, it blood supplies submandibular gland, then it blood supplies вот эти вот tissues, all tissues which are here. Skin, lips, external nails, and it finishes with arteria angularis. Arteria angularis. It is in your practice skills. You may see its location. You may show its location. Так, это front branches, back branch. These are terminal branches, temporal and maxillary back branch. Back branches. This you'll see the artery which was cut. Back branches. If the back branch, lies above back belly of the gastric artery, it will be arteria auricularis posterior. Blood supplies skin here. Back surface of pinna, and if it lies below, if it passes below, it will be arteria accipitalis. What 2 arteries, back arteria auricularis posterior and accipitalis, they lie parallel to each other, but superior alveolaris artery starts from the upper part, and thus it goes to the back surface of ear. Occipital, it starts from the lower part of external carotid artery, and it goes just to the back, to the occipital region. They blood supply skin and muscles of neck. Так, все?
Yes, thank you, Professor.
Спасибо большое.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
With the vessels, with the most vessels, the same veins lie. Yes? So, arteria thyroides superior, the same vein. Arteria facialis, the same vein. Arteria lingualis, the same vein. Arteria temporalis superficialis, the same vein. Accipitalis, auricularis. Arteria vena maxillaris, it is much shorter than artery. And then, в общем, про vein дальше. But veins have another name. Yes, arteries, they are called as carotids, because if arteries will be pressed, the patient will sleep. Will
Yes.
sleep down, да? Правильно я сказала? Заснет. Вы никогда не делали
А я
в детстве in-childhood? Нет? У вас не было такого? Ну, это у вас. А у нас иногда дети, children, no, not teenagers, around teenagers, they play with each other, they press their neck,
Yes.
not with scarf.
Why?
Scarf.
Why?
With scarf, they press the arteries, and the person may fall down.
Yes, yes.
Because of the carotid arteries?
Because the press common carotid artery, the blood supplying of the brain, of cortex,
Will be
decreases, and the cortex, it won't work at the same level as inactive part of our life.
Very dangerous. Is it not very dangerous? Like someone would
Maybe
die.
dangerous,
Yes,
yeah,
I think so.
That because some persons may be very sensible for it. That
Yes.
is why it is visible. But teenagers, they don't think about it. Вот. Да, поэтому это called артерия carotid. Carotid means artery for sleeping.
Ага.
Артерия carotid по-русски называется сонная артерия. Сон, sleep.
Yes.
Arteria carotid because for sleeping.
Sleep
William, let's
in
try.
Russian. It will be
Сон.
Сон.
Спать. To
Spite.
sleep.
Yes.
To sleep. Спать, а dreams, наверное, сон. Сон как? Dreams? Сын. Ой, сон. Сон.
Сон,
During
dreams.
sleeping. Как называется?
Dream, yes,
Dreams.
yes, dream.
По-русски это сон.
Сон.
Сон. Спать. To sleep. Артерия карус.
И
А
вот
вены называются, the veins, they are called the largest veins, jugularis, jugular veins. I don't know why, надо посмотреть. По-русски называется еремные.
или батарея сознания,
Нет, это артерия теряет сознание.
артерия,
А вена называется еремные.
еремные.
Югула.
Югуляр.
Что такое югула? Вот, я не знаю translation. The correct translation from, I think that